To hashtag that, I'm Josh Cook.
And I'm Raven McBride. From Stranger Things to Christmas movies, we're back with the latest entertainment news updates.
All that and more from Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
From Hamden to Hollywood,
we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Jimmy Cliff, the reggae legend known for hits like You Can Get It If You Really Want and The Harder They Come, has died at the age of 81. His wife announced his death on Instagram, saying he crossed over due to a seizure followed by pneumonia. Cliff rose to international fame through his music and his starring role in the 1972 film The Harder They Come, which helped bring reggae to global audiences. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2010, one of the few Jamaican artists to receive the honor. Born James Chambers, he grew up in Western Jamaica and scored his first hit at just 14. He later worked with major artists including the Rolling Stones, Annie Lennox, and Paul Simon. Jamaica's Prime Minister paid tribute, calling him a, quote, true cultural giant whose music carried the heart of our nation to the world, end quote. Cliff's music and movies helped shape the sound and story of reggae across generations.
In major media industry news, advertising giant Omnicom has officially completed its $9 billion merger with Interpublic Group, creating the largest ad agency holding company by revenue. The deal brings together powerhouse networks including BBO, McCann, OMD, and Initiative under one unified umbrella. One industry analysts say the merger strengthens the company's ability to compete against digital-first firms and rapidly advancing AI-driven marketing tools. In a statement, Omnicom's CEO John Wren, who will lead the merged company, said the acquisition marks, quote, a defining moment for our company and our industry, end quote. However, experts also warn that the consolidation could lead to as many as 20,000 job cuts as redundant operations are absorbed. The merger reduces the traditional Big Six advertising conglomerates to 5 and marks one of the most significant restructurings in the media advertising landscape in more than a decade.
Chadwick Boseman was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame Thursday. As family, friends, and fans gathered to celebrate his legacy, his widow, Simone Luard Boseman, accepted the star on his behalf and spoke about his impact on and off screen. Director Ryan Coogler and actor Viola Davis were among the speakers at the emotional ceremony. Luard Boseman called him more than an actor, more than an artist. She also thanked him for his legacy, saying, quote, we love you, we miss you, and we thank you, end quote. Hollywood declared the day Chadwick Boseman Day in his honor. Boseman, best known for playing T'Challa in Black Panther, died in 2020 at age 43 after a private battle with colon cancer. His brother helped unveil the star during the tribute.
Fans of Stranger Things are celebrating after the highly anticipated first part of the show's final season dropped on Netflix on Wednesday. The demand was so overwhelming that Netflix briefly crashed, with thousands of users reporting issues as soon as the episodes went live. In a statement to Reuters, the company addressed the outage, saying, quote, some members briefly experienced an issue streaming on TV devices, but service recovered for all accounts within 5 minutes, end quote. The glitch didn't slow fans down, and streaming returned to normal almost immediately. Season 5 will be released in 3 parts, with the next set of episodes debuting on December 25th and the finale premiering on December 31st. With the show's emotional conclusion on the horizon, this release marks the beginning of the end for one of Netflix's biggest cultural phenomena.
You know, Raven, with the holiday season, there's always some good video game news.
There certainly is. Here with Plugged In is Zach Fornal.
Thanks, guys. From Minecraft competitors' return to the Game Awards nominees, let's get into some gaming news. Hytale is a Minecraft-like sandbox adventure game that started development back in 2015 by the creators of Minecraft server Hypixel to expand and go beyond Minecraft's limitations. It features more RPG-like combat with dungeon encounters, boss battles, and in-game mods. In 2020, it was acquired by Riot Games, and after 5 long years of development and many delays, was canceled in June of this year. On November 17th, creator Simon Hypixel announced that he had reacquired Hytale and would continue to work on and develop the project. In a post on X regarding the game, he said, quote, The game is unfinished and runs on a build from over 4 years ago. I don't think the game is good yet. My team and I will push hard to make it good, then great, end quote. Hytale will release on PC in early access on January 13th. Another game that has been long in the making is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It was originally announced to be in development back in 2017 by studio Bandai Namco. After being unhappy with its progress, Nintendo announced in 2019 that they were restarting the project under Retro Studios, the developer of the previous Metroid Prime games. The new game follows Samus Aran as she is transported to planet Viros and has to find her way back. Along the way, she fights alien creatures and is granted mysterious psychic abilities. In a final preview of the game, IGN writer Logan Plant wrote that it features, quote, classic Metroid Prime exploration and combat, an intriguing setup, gorgeous art direction, and great technical performance, end quote. The 8-year-long wait for Metroid Prime 4 will finally end when it releases on December 4th for the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. Finally, Jeff Keighley's annual event, the Game Awards, released its nominations a few weeks ago. Up for Game of the Year are Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, I've only played Death Stranding 2 and Donkey Kong Bonanza, but from everything I've heard online, Clair Obscur seems like it's going to be the one to win. On the more controversial side is the Best Debut Indie Game category, in which Blueprints, Clair Obscur, Desplet, Dispatch, and Megabonk were nominated. In a post on X, Megabonk developers said, quote, I'm withdrawing from the Game Awards. It's an honor and a dream for Megabonk to be nominated for TGA, but unfortunately, I don't think it qualifies. I've made games in the past under different studio names, so Megabonk is not my debut game, end quote. Megabonk was subsequently removed from the category. The Game Awards airs live at 7:30 p.m. on December 11th. That's it for this week's Plugged In. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Do you enjoy debating Quinnipiac sports?
That's all flash, no cash. She didn't net it in the back of the net. That's not even a goal.
What are you doing pulling out rhymes?
Pretty. That's like a crossover with a missed layup.
Bobcat Breakdown is the place for you, with debate, analysis, and so much more.
Mate Marinov. He is good, but oh man, is he bad. And
that team is amazing. How do you not put Fairfield Women's Volley?
Tune in to Bobcat Breakdown every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. on Q30TV.com/watch.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because I felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Can't believe you're doing this alone. I've done it before. I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up?
Hand me that board.
Nothing wrong with getting help.
I'm good.
I did it when Felicia left.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
It can be a real pain sometimes, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Josh, have you seen what's happening right now in Fortnite?
That I have. Epic Games has been rolling out countless collaborations, and the options are blowing fans away. Here to fill us in is Jake LoFrese.
Fortnite recently concluded its Simpsons mini-season, where, for the entirety of November, the game's Battle Royale mode was overhauled to feature the iconic look, location, characters, and items from The Simpsons. Amidst this season, we got other collabs too, such as rapper Tyler the Creator and his music appearing in-game. But what is it about Fortnite that seems to draw in all these collabs? Without counting music featured in emotes in the game's jam tracks, Fortnite has collabed with over 100 unique IPs. At the time of recording this, and in chronological order, those collaborations are NFL, Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Marvel, Comic, Stranger Things, Beyblade, Borderlands, DC Comics, Star Wars, Ninja, Travis Scott, Rocket League, Ghostbusters, God of War, Halo, The Walking Dead, Predator, G.I. Joe, John, Street Fighter, Alien, Terminator, Red Zero, Neymar, NBA, Discord, NBA, NBA, Super Classic, Ferrari, Guilty Guy, Ariana Grande, Free Guy, Bad Boys, Balenciaga, Cause, Dune, Brazilian, Tetris, Hurricane, Monopoly, Mario, Super Warrior, Super Guy, Uncharted, Bruno Mars, Assassin's Creed, Coachella, Pac-Man, Indiana Jones, Among Us, WWE, Dragon Ball, MM, Destiny 2, Goat Simulator, Evil Dead, Witcher 2, Mr. Beast, My Hero Academia, Killer Roy, Dead Space, Creed, Attack on Titan, Spider-Man, Transformers, Nike, Elder Scrolls, Futurama, Terminator, Music, Kaiser, Copy, Anime, Lewis Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton, Invincible, Plague, Doom, Turtles, Family Guy, Lego Solid, Lego Guardians, Fallout, Disney, Metallica, Pirates of the Caribbean, Disney, Star, Everest, Next Generation, Summer Super Dog, Ice Spice, World, Godzilla, King Kong, Messi, Mariah Carey, Cyberpunk 2077, Cartoon Disney, Disney, Mortal Kombat, Cowboy Bebop, Sabrina, Carter, Adventure Time, Bob Burger, King Idol, Ford, Squid Game, Power Rangers, Deadhouse, Gorillas, One Punch Man, Beavis and Butthead, Money Isaac, Tyson, Sonic, Daft Punk, K-pop universe, Doja Cat, Ghostface, Scooby-Doo, Black Phone, Friday the 13th, Thumbs, Terrifier, Populate, Simpsons, The collab craze began in May of 2018, when Marvel villain Thanos and his Infinity Gauntlet appeared as a skin and item in the Battle Royale game mode to promote Avengers Infinity War. Since then, Fortnite has been pumping out collabs in a variety of forms,
and as of 2025, it seems like they're doing collabs almost weekly. With the user-driven creative game mode, the addition of 4 new game modes spanning from racing to rhythm to survival in late 2023, and the game's plans for a large-scale permanent collaboration with Disney, Fortnite seems to be becoming more than just a video game, but rather a media conglomerate where IPs can go to have their characters and brand featured in a wide span of game modes. As Fortnite continues to unveil new collaborations almost constantly, the future is looking bright for what was once a simple battle royale game. Well, that's all I have for now. Back to you guys at the desk.
It's getting a bit chilly outside, but social media is always heated up.
Let's head over to Social Temperature with Sarah Tahini.
Thanks, guys. If you're looking to stay warm, then stick around, because I've got the hot tea from your social feeds. Hollywood remains plagued by systematic bias, according to Simu Liu. Simu Liu, star of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, recently slammed the Hollywood movie and television industry for its quote, lack of Asian representation. He warned that despite the success of many Asian-led films, the industry treats Asian actors as, quote, risky. Liu took to threads to say, quote, put some Asians in literally anything right now. The amount of backslide in our representation on screen is appalling, end quote. He argued that movies like Minari, Crazy Rich Asians, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and his own Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings have all been commercial successes, dispelling the myth that Asian-led projects don't perform. In his post, Liu also highlighted a double standard. White actors are often given repeated chances, even after box office failures, whereas Asian actors rarely are given the same benefit. Liu's comments come amid growing frustration within the Asian acting community that despite some progress, meaningful representation, especially lead roles and romantic leads, remains scarce. Dylan Efron's semi-final appearance on Dancing with the Stars stirred controversy after Whitney Carson briefly shared, then deleted a screenshot of a private conversation with her husband in which they appeared to suggest that Dylan's brother, Zac Efron, came to the show to help get votes. In exchange, when her husband wrote, "Zac Efron is here," Carson responded, "I saw. They are trying to get votes." Vance quickly seized screenshots before the post was deleted, accusing her of tossing shade. Some called it rude or shady, especially given that her own partner's family, Robert Irwin, and his relatives had also made appearances and support efforts before the season. Despite the uproar and on social media, Carson and Robert Irwin went on to win Season 4 and take home the Mirror Ball trophy, and hasn't publicly addressed the leaked messages or the resulting criticism. Australia will soon become the first country in the world to prevent children under 16 from having accounts on major social media platforms. Under the new law passed in 2024 and effective December 10th, 2025, companies like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, X, and others must take reasonable steps to block those under 16 from creating or keeping accounts, or face fines up to 49.5 million Australian dollars. The law aims to shield young people from harm associated with social media platforms, such as mental health risks, bullying, and exposure to other harmful content. Critics warn the ban could be overly restrictive and argue that instead of banning minors outright, platforms should deploy safer use measures and parental safeguards. Supporters say the legislation will force social media companies to take real responsibility for the safety and well-being of young users, not just rely on parental consent or self-regulation. That's it for this week's Social Temperature. #that. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
No, I'm not gambling.
Live from the piazza, it's Quinnipiac Tonight!
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes. Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right? I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own.
And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me. When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
Here at Sports Pause, we like to have balance between having fun and working hard. Sometimes that competition we cover gets into our producing.
Tune in every Monday night at 9:30 at q30tv.com/watch for all the news, highlights, and more. This is Sports Pause.
We're back with this week's Hollywood news update, and here to fill us in on all the latest updates, joining us at the desk is Zoe Matzel.
Thanks, guys. There's always something new to discuss in Hollywood, so let's roll the tape. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande have exceptionally portrayed Elphaba and Glinda in the long-awaited Wicked for Good. However, since the release of its film and its countless worldwide premieres, Erivo and Grande's relationship has sparked concerns. People take to social media to express how the duo have been holding hands, being overly emotional, and even receiving speculation of their relationship. In a recent interview, Grande expressed why she and Erivo have been engaging in any physical touch. Grande said, quote, "I channel a lot of energy through my hands. I'm always holding a hand, I'm always squeezing something. As you've learned, I'm always reaching for something," end quote. The two have been receiving overwhelming backlash as they seem to be constantly subjected to the public eye. Josh and Raven, with how their relationship is played in the media, do you think we should be more focused on their performances as actresses, or is it all right for fans to express their concern online?
I think for the fans, I think that they should focus more on the performances, because no matter how much concern we show, we won't get answers.
Yeah.
They're not gonna release anything saying, oh, like this happened, this is going on. Because they also are people too, and they have private lives, so they don't really want everybody else in their business and their private lives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I completely agree. You know, at the end of the day, as long as everybody's happy and healthy, you know, it shouldn't concern us.
Yeah, I think that people have gotten way too comfortable nowadays, especially being online and just having speculations about celebrities' lives, and especially because Wicked is such a big deal, I think that people have gone too far with it, and they need to kind of let them, have their own private lives. But moving on, with the holiday season among us, traditions are underway, but people are expecting more. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade kicked off again last Thursday, and viewers were able to see large and animated floats, performances, and dances. Many popular artists made appearances and sang their hits along with the cast of multiple Broadway shows braving the cold for the sake of tradition. But despite a day filled with gratitude, many took to social media to share their thoughts on the parade's broadcast. Some viewers thought the parade had not had enough floats in the lineup and instead had an excessive amount of commentary. In addition, the New Year's Eve live shows in recent years have seemingly declined due to lip syncing and overall less of an interesting show. Josh and Raven, with these holiday shows still running over the years, do you feel like they're worth seeing for their sense of community?
I do. I think that it, creates a sense of community, and it, helps us tap into that holiday spirit. But, it seems like the event is great, but the broadcast, could be looked over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely fallen off lately a little bit. I think that they need to, keep the spirits alive, though. Christmas spirit is always going to be there every year, no matter how the broadcast is going. So I think it's good to watch. It's like a tradition.
Yeah, exactly. I think for the sake of tradition, it's important to, keep it going. I think it makes a lot of people excited for the holiday season, stuff like that. But I think definitely being on top of, making sure it's improving every year and they get, relevant artists, because that's also what a lot of people are going to care about. Well, guys, it truly has been a pleasure joining you guys today. That's all the time we have for Hollywood News Update. I may be signing off, but I hear there's been a lot of talk of being changed for good.
That's right. With the release of Wicked for Good, fans have been comparing all their favorite songs from the soundtrack. Here to break it down is Isabel, Gustavson, and Alyssa Schneider.
Hi, hashtag, it's Alyssa and Isabel, and today we will be ranking the 11 new songs from Wicked for Good. Every day more wicked. I put the song at number 5 because I really, really like the melody to it.
At number 3, I thought this was a very strong song. It was very beautifully sung. Thank goodness, I couldn't be happier. I ranked the song personally at number 5. Definitely could have been a little shorter, I felt, but it definitely was one of the better songs.
I ranked the song at number 3. I really, really love this song. I just think it's a very important song to the plot, and it's very beautifully sung and adds a lot. No Place Like Home. I put this song at a number 10. I don't really love this song. I just didn't feel like it added that much to the plot.
This song at number 9. It wasn't that great. It wasn't really key to the plot. Wicked Witch of the East. I ranked this song personally at a number 6, and I thought it was like very emotional and gave us like a lot of insight on these two characters and their relationship.
I ranked the song at a number 7, and I just think it was very important for Nessa's character to showcase her feelings. Wonderful. I ranked this at a number 8 because it is pretty catchy, but it's just not really one of my favorites.
Number 10. I thought it was very fun and like catchy. Definitely dragged on a little bit too long there. Not That Girl Reprise. I personally put this song at a number 8. I thought it was an okay song, but it like really didn't add anything to the movie.
I ranked the song at a number 9. I definitely think it's a pretty important song to Glinda's character development and just kind of showcasing her inner emotions, but it's just not really one of my favorites. It's a little bit short and a little bit boring in my opinion, As Long As You're Mine. I really think it's critical to Fiyero and Alphaba's developing relationship, and it's just an overall really great song. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I put this song at number 2 as well. It was just such a beautiful song. Cynthia and Jonathan did a great job. No Good Deed. I personally put this one at number 1. This was like my favorite one out of like all the songs. It's like so good. Cynthia Erivo really has such a strong voice in this like song, so I thought it was really well done.
I also ranked this song at number 1. I love this song so much. I think it encapsulates Alphaba's emotions so well, and Cynthia did such an incredible job singing it. Overall, it's 10 out of 10. Great. March of the Witch Hunters. I ranked this song at a number 4. I really like this song a lot, and I think Ethan Slater did a really great job portraying the role of Bach. I really like the song. My only complaint would be I just wish it was a bit longer.
For me, I put the song last at 11. I thought that this song was like not the greatest. It didn't really kind of like go with like all the other songs that they had been singing. The Girl in the Bubble, I ranked the song at a number 7. I thought it was like really well done by Ariana Grande. I thought it wasn't like really key to the plot. It didn't add that much, so.
I put the song at a number 11. I definitely was not a very big fan of it. I just felt it a little bit boring and overall just kind of unimportant for good. I put the song at a number 6 because I definitely think it's extremely important to the plot and really showcases Glinda and Alphaba's emotions towards each other. I definitely think it's an objectively very beautiful song.
I put this song at number 4. I thought it was very well done by Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. You can really feel like the love and all the memories and connections between the two characters, Glinda and Alphaba.
Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for you today. Hashtag, we'll see you after this quick commercial break.
Reporting from the Grove for Q30 News.
Reporting from the Miller Library for Q30 News.
Reporting from the Mount Carmel campus for Q30 News.
Reporting on Whitney Ave for Q30 News.
Life's daily battles are not meant to be fought alone.
We're not powerless, so long as we don't lose sight of what's important.
Don't be afraid to seize that moment to talk to your friends.
Cloud, you okay?
Because checking in on a friend can create a safe space.
The first step on our new journey. You coming?
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Seize the awkward. It's totally worth it.
Welcome back to Hashtag That. This week, Raven and I are playing a game of What's That Christmas Movie with our host, Amari Smith.
Thanks, guys. I hope you all brought your holiday cheer because we know that we're about to put you guys to the test. Your knowledge to the test. Let's do it. Let's get right into the first question. Which Christmas movie features a character who is terrified of the furnace in the basement? Is it Deck the Halls, A Christmas Story, or Jingle All the Way? Oh, fast with it.
I think it was A Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah? What do you think, Raven?
I'm going to go Jingle All the Way.
Well, looks like Josh takes that one. It is A Christmas Story. Okay, 1-0. You better step up, Raven. Let's do it. Question 2. In which film does a character say the line, "Seeing isn't believing, believing is seeing"? Is it Home Alone 2, The Santa Claus, or The Polar Express?
Polar Express.
Polar Express?
I'm going same. Polar Express.
Well, looks like both of you guys are wrong this time. It's actually the Santa Claus.
Right.
That was a big surprise for me too. Right. That's okay. All right. You guys can redeem yourself for this third question. Let's do it. Ready? Which movie includes a scene where the characters travel through the 7 levels of the candy cane forest? Is it The Grinch, Elf, or Arthur Christmas?
Dog, I don't know. Elf?
What did you say?
Arthur's Christmas? Arthur Christmas?
You're right.
Yeah.
It's Elf. It's Elf. The score is 2-0, but hopefully we can get a point for you for this final question, Raven. In which film features a subplot involving a Christmas pageant directed by a child? Is it A Charlie Brown Christmas, Scrooged, or Christmas with the Cranks?
I'm gonna let you.
Go ahead, take it. What you got?
I think it's Charlie Brown.
Oh, yeah?
Not?
What do you think?
Scrooged?
It is A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah! On the board. Let's go.
Yeah, both of you are on the board. Just took the game, but we both got you on the board, and that's all that matters. So, I want to ask you all, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
This Christmas.
This Christmas?
Yes.
Okay.
A fire music video, you know what I'm saying, with Chris Brown.
Okay.
Came out of it, you know what I'm saying. I love that song. And yeah,
Okay.
I think this Christmas, it just brings out the holiday spirit every year. It's like a tradition to watch it every year.
I like it. What about you, Raven?
I'm going to say A Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm a huge Tim Burton fan.
Nice.
And, you know, I'm a little emo, so, you know, all the Jack Skellington, you know.
I love it.
How about you?
What about you, bro?
I think I got to go back in time. My childhood, Polar Express.
Express?
You can't beat it, you know?
Polar
You
Express?
got the hot cocoa, you're in the classroom watching with all your friends. It is an amazing time. Now,
Personally, I think Polar Express might be a little overrated.
Really?
I think it might be a little overrated.
Oh.
I think Charlie Brown Christmas.
Charlie Brown Christmas is better? Takes the cake?
Yeah, I think so.
That's an interesting
I've never
take.
actually watched the full Polar Express movie. I've seen clips,
That's
but I
crazy.
haven't actually sat through the whole movie.
Really?
Isn't it that long?
I watched Titanic, like,
That's funny.
but not Polar Express. I don't even really know the plot.
You know what? Neither do I. I like
I
it.
forgot
the plot. Yeah, they on the train to get like the presents right at the end of the train track.
I don't know the plot myself. I like it for the vibe, you know? It brings me back to my childhood. That's really why I enjoy it. So hopefully we get a white Christmas this year, you know? It's been pretty snowy as of recent, but we'll see what happens. But, well, other than that, that is all the time that we have today. Oh,
What's your second favorite movie?
Second favorite? Oh, now we're getting into it. Okay.
Yeah, if Polar Express
What's your
wasn't
second
available,
favorite?
what would you go for?
If Polar Express didn't exist, I may have to go Elf. I'm not gonna lie. You can't go wrong with Elf.
Nah, I don't like Elf.
You know what I'm saying? You don't like Elf?
Nah, I don't like Elf.
Why not?
Nah, I never found it funny.
Really?
I never found it amusing. Like, nah. Like, nah.
That's new. What about you, Raven? A second favorite?
Yeah, I would say like I'm blanking on the title, but it's a new movie and it's a live action one, and it's like the Claus one, and there's like the evil stepbrother.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact
That sounds
names, though.
like
It's
crazy.
like Claus or something. I don't know, but it
sounds
it's
interesting.
a good
though.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's new.
I'm not gonna lie. No one has said Home Alone yet.
Home Alone?
Home
Home Alone is top 5.
Overrated Christmas movies?
Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Home Alone?
Maybe a little overrated.
Maybe
Is that a hot
first one.
take?
Maybe for the first one, but the second one, when he was in
second
New York in a hotel, yeah.
That one's good?
That was
I
that was
just
the best
don't
one.
get how
was
you
the
can
best.
forget your kids.
I'm saying, let's not forget that we have out of time, so.
Yes. So I know we had a lot of fun today, but that is going to conclude all the time that we have for today for this episode of #that.
Make sure to follow us on our social media accounts to stay up to date. I'm Raven McBride.
And I'm Josh Cook. From the producers, talent, and everyone working hard behind the scenes, thank you for watching. #that, and we will see you again next year.